Yo, what's good, y'all? I would like to welcome y'all back to episode 55 of the Von Talks podcast. Today, on which I'm recording this podcast, is March 6, 2026. And first, I would like to say shout out to my current, past, and new listeners. Y'all already know I highly appreciate you. Shout out to everybody listening to this podcast on their favorite podcast platforms. And before we get into the show, make sure you follow me on all of my socials. Follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Mr_Flex-A-Lot. Follow me on Twitter or X or whatever the fuck you like to call it at Mr_Flex-A-Lot1. That's Mr_Flex-A-Lot1. Then you can follow me on TikTok at Von Luciano. That's VonLuciano. Then you can follow me on my main YouTube channel. I had just dropped a video last week, man. So go ahead and check that shit out at Mr_Flex-A-Lot. Then you can follow me on my shorts channel at Flex Shorts 12. Then you can follow me on IG at Von_Luciano. That's VonLuciano, man. So you make sure you follow me on all of my socials. Keep up with everything that I got going on, because I be dropping a whole lot of content, you feel me? So let's go ahead and get to the show, man. So in case y'all didn't know the world news, the United States and Israel is at war with Iran. Not going to get into all of the specifics on why they are at war with Iran, but we can already come up with a few reasons why, right? But what I do want to say is, and I'm going to talk about a little bit more on what we can do to somewhat more, to what we can do on how we can protect ourselves. You feel me? I fucked that whole sentence up, but y'all get what I'm saying. So basically, since they are bombing Iran, that is going to essentially cut off this passageway for global oil trading called the Strait of Hormuz. And I'm gonna butcher it a little bit, because I'm gonna butcher this a little bit just because I'm just now learning about it. So I just want to talk about it just a little bit. It's the best way I can so that y'all can get this information and y'all can research this shit yourselves, just in case y'all did not know this shit was going on. So because the Strait of Hormuz might get cut off and might end up happening very soon, they are responsible for 20% of the global oil trade. That's gonna hurt China a whole lot. That's gonna hurt a lot of countries in Europe. This is gonna hurt Japan. This is gonna raise oil prices up. I'm already starting to see it. I was just out the other day with my girl, and gas prices over here was like between $2.69 and $2.80 something. I see $2.90, $2.95 here and there, but I was just out and the prices went up from that to $3.05, $3.10. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, shit is getting real, man. So, I definitely want to bring that to y'all attention. I do not agree with what's going on right now. This shit is stupid as fuck. We should all be living in harmony, but with chaos, you can't have harmony if you don't have chaos first. Chaos ultimately brings a harmony, when everything, subsides and get right. I would just, listen, at the end of all of this is gonna show who all been playing and who been preparing. And this is what I'm here for, man, just to give y'all at least some information that I have to help y'all prepare for, the future and shit going on, man. Shit seem like it can be bad, but just have a positive outlook on things, no matter how bad shit can get. You feel me? Just always know there's the light at the end of the tunnel. You feel me? With lack of a better word. So let's go ahead and continue, man. Let's get into this gaming news, man. Listen. Sony is talking about they won't be releasing their single player exclusives on PC anymore. Now, I had dropped a couple shorts content on my Flex Shorts channel, and I basically was saying, I think that Sony is making a big mistake. Reason being, they're going to be missing out on a whole lot of money. Since 2020, they've been releasing their single player games on PC, slowly but surely, but they've been releasing them bitches on PC. They made about $2.3 billion since then. $2.3 billion. We're not talking about 50 million in 6 years, or as of December 31st, 2025, in 5 years. We're not talking about they made just 200 million. No, they made $2.3 billion by porting their games over to PC over the last 6 years. That's a shit ton of money. So the fact that they about to miss out on this is is mind-boggling to me. And also too, I don't believe that their single-player games are enough of a console seller, just for the simple fact 60% of players play games that are 3 years or older. They not buying these new games like that. So when Wolverine dropped on September 15th, 2026, 3 days before my birthday, I'm excited for that. I don't have a PlayStation, but I'm hoping that they reverse that decision sometime this year, so that way I can get Wolverine day one. If not, then I'm gonna just have to wait, because I don't have a PlayStation, and I don't think I want to get a PlayStation now. Although content creating for gaming is also part of my work that I do, you know what I'm saying. So it may be crucial for me to go ahead and get a PlayStation so I can get these views and shit like that, get this content out as soon as possible. But it's just like, do I really want to spend that money? I've been waiting for all these other games all this time, so I might as well. I can't wait for Wolverine if they decide to drop it. But anyways, tangent there. I don't believe that these games like Wolverine are pure console sellers, just for the simple fact the PS5 sold 90 million units, right? Games like Astro Bot, that one game of the year in 2024, that sold only 4 million copies. I say only, but comparing that to the amount of units that was sold for the PlayStation 5 that's minuscule. 90 million units, only 5 million units of one game sold. That's crazy. You should say at least 20 million. You understand what I'm saying? These Sony ponies, or these people that own these PlayStation 5s, they're not really buying the exclusives like that. They still playing Call of Duty, Madden, 2K, what else? Fortnite, and whatever else live service game that's out there, right? And then you got the onesies and twos that's playing different shit. You feel me? None of this shit makes sense, man. It really, like I said, it's mind-boggling to me that they would stop releasing their single-player games on PC. But here's the kicker, though, right? They're going to continue to drop their live service games on PC. So, games like Marathon, or what other game do they have? Anything that's under budget, like Destiny, whatever other live service game. Sony don't have many. So whatever other live service game that they have, they're going to continue to drop that on PC, but the single player games they won't. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like I said, their games aren't console sellers, and they're gonna be missing out on billions of dollars. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that number from 2.3 is only going to increase at a much faster rate, because more people are starting to see that PC is the better platform, long term, short term. You understand? Just and monetarily, it's just a better platform. You feel me? So, hopefully Sony turn this shit around, man. I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but it is what it is. I'm not them, and I don't run the business. Next up, I want to talk about is Resident Evil Requiem. Listen, if y'all have not played Resident Evil Requiem, I highly recommend that you do. Let me check my Steam real quick. Let me see how many hours I got on it now, because I was just playing it yesterday at the time of this recording. I have 4.7 hours in, and I am going to put more time into this game. First of all, the game looks amazing. It looks great. This is the best Resident Evil I done played or laid my eyes on in a very long time. And this might end up becoming one of my favorite Resident Evil games of all time. Resident Evil 4 is my favorite Resident Evil game of all time. One of my favorite games of all time, period. I played that joint on the Wii, and I had a lot of fun with it, man. It was a lot of fun. But now Resident Evil Requiem, aka Resident Evil 9, bruh, really good game. This shit, first of all, you get to play as two different perspectives. What's her name? Grace Ashcroft. You can play as her perspective. Now you can switch it from third to first person, but being in first person with her and her POV is a lot more scarier, right? Now you can switch it to third person, but I haven't done it, and I don't really plan to, just because this is how the devs intended for it to be played. And I'm like, oh yeah, I could see why they are allowing us to, they are recommending us to play this shit in first person. I'm like, damn, this shit is spooky. Then you get to play as the perspective of Leon, which is in third person, and it feels like a whole new game. I'm not gonna lie to you. You get third person view, different combat mechanics. This shit is still like it still got its jump scares in a way, but that's only because you don't know if you got zombies on your left, on your right. You got zombies all around you. You feel me? So you got a motherfucker creeping up behind you, and he attack Leon. That make you jump a little bit. You like, damn, okay, I ain't even know that motherfucker behind me. You feel me? But as far as Grace's POV, everything is front and center. You feel me? Shit is slow. It's dark, it's eerie. Listen, the way they built that atmosphere, they did that shit right. It's very fucking spooky, you feel me? On top of it being spooky, the character herself, like you can tell she's fucking terrified. She don't know where at the part that I'm at in the game, she don't know where she's at. She trying to get out of this fucking building, and she's she's petrified, bro. And you can hear it in her voice. When she pulls out her pistol, you can see her hands trembling. Like, that shit is so fucking fire. The attention to detail there really makes you it's not only you being scared because you actually playing the game in the first person view, but you scared for the character itself. You feel me? The shit is raw. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Again, I only got about 4.7 hours. I'm gonna be putting in more as time moves on for sure, because I gotta beat the game, and it's only about 20 hours long, so I'm definitely interested in beating this game because we need more games like this. Easy on my time, you feel me? And I get to talk about it at a faster rate. But anyways, the game is really fucking good. The game is really good for the time that I put in on it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is an early game of the year contender. I highly recommend it, man. If you've been needing some jump scares, well, probably not now with everything going on, but if you've been needing some jump scares, some good jump scares from a video game, and you've been wanting to get back into the Resident Evil series and you haven't so long, I think this is definitely the one to get back into for sure. This shit is really good. If you've been a long time Resident Evil fan and you have not played Resident Evil Requiem yet, you're going to enjoy this. I highly recommend that you get it, man. I think it's fully worth the money. It's $70. You might can get it cheaper somewhere else, or you can wait for it to go on sale. Either way, though, you're gonna enjoy it whenever you get this game. Highly recommend it. This shit is fire. Yeah, it's up there. Like I say, early game of the year contender for me, for sure. Next up, Marathon. Decent ass first person extraction shooter. It's a bit slow, but I do want to play it a little bit more just to see how much better it gets for me, because a lot of people have been saying that shit. The more that they play it, the better it gets. But it's just right now, like I said, it's a bit slow, and it's $40, so I might end up getting it, but I don't know yet. We have Crimson Desert coming out in about a week and a half from the time of this recording. I think that comes on the 19th of March, if I'm not mistaken. So we got that. So I'm trying to finagle my money, man. See, okay, do I want to save the 40 and then save up the extra 24 or the extra 34 Crimson Desert? Or do I want to go ahead and get on this multiplayer game that I can play with the homies, which is Marathon? I'm definitely trying to weigh my options here. Only thing about Marathon, I'm not really big into extraction shooters like that. So this is one of the games I'm just like, man, how long is this shit gonna last? The shooting in the game is very fucking good. I have not felt shooting in the game like that in a very long time. It feels amazing. I would like to see them spin Marathon off into a team-based 5v5 or 6v6. I can definitely see that. And we get these set amount of operators, right? And we just, when we have a ball, you feel me? Not something similar to Rainbow Six, which I'm pretty sure it would, because you hear operators, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all minds go to Rainbow Six Siege. But some are sort of similar to Call of Duty, but the shooting is way better in the futuristic style. I love that shit. I love the way it it looks really good. You have all of these cyan bright colors that works in the game. You have real players that you can go against, but you also have to worry about the AI. And the AI is really smart, and they get really fucking tough, and they fight in droves. They fight in teams. They don't fuck around, man. The shit can get tough. But the amount of weapons that they have in the game, I already found a couple of my favorites. One of them reminds me of the Wingman from Apex Legends. If you know, then the double barrel shotgun, that motherfucker is powerful. That shit packs a punch. And it's another weapon in the game. It's like a DMR, one shot, I forgot exactly what it's called, but that motherfucker is accurate. It feels good when you shoot it, decent recoil. And then it's this LMG in the game. That motherfucker can shoot forever. You hear me? Listen, soon as you see somebody, you just hold down the trigger and let that bitch ride. You ain't even gotta aim for real. That's a good suppression weapon for sure. Yeah, man, the shooting in the game is what I praise the most. Everything else is like, it's cool, but the shooting is really, really good, man. And if I can get that type of shooting in something that's not an extraction shooter, oh man, they'll have me, bro. Take my motherfucking money. Because like I said, I'm willing to spend the 40 just off of that alone. But it's just like, damn, do I really want to spend that money? And then might not even put and I might not pick the game back up within 6 months. You feel me? I don't know, man. I don't know. And I'm not really a fan of extraction shooters like that. Like, they cool. They something to play. The main fun that I have with extraction shooters is me looking for other raiders or whatever the case may be, runners, and nigga shooting them down. You know what I'm saying? Walking their ass down and taking their loot. That's what I have most fun with. That's what I want to see the most. And I'm just like, man, I can do the same. You know what? I can see a 5v5, 6v6 on a medium-sized map and do something similar what High Guard tried to do, but on a smaller scale. You start off at 0, you can buy your loot, and then y'all get respawns and shit, and y'all have that on the map. And then you can get as tactical as you want. And because it is going to be a medium-sized map, they could speed up the sprint a little bit more. You can have infinite sprint, and then you could have at it on the map. I think that'd be pretty fucking cool. And have different spawn points too. Try to have it as balanced as possible. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be pretty fucking cool, man. Whatever objectives that they want to have further, then they can do that. But I think it can work just because the shooting feels that good. Shit can get crazy on that game. And I really do fuck with it just off of that alone. So again, do I want to spend the 40? I don't know, but I will tell you, Marathon is decent. If you in the extraction shooters, you just might fuck with it, man. That might be the one for you. Transition. Movies. I haven't watched any movies lately. I haven't been watching any movies lately. Me and my girl, we've been watching The Office because we never watched it together, but we watched it separately from each other at different times of our lives, right? And we've been watching that. That's been a fun time. The Boys, that's coming back real soon. They about to have they season finale. I can't wait for that. I'm so glad that a show knows when it's time to end. The Boys got 5 seasons. All 5 seasons was decent as hell to me. Especially the first 2. That shit was fire. Crazy shit was going on. I love The Boys, man. That shit is fire. Really good show. So I can't wait. They just showcased the season finale trailer. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it because I'm a one trailer type of guy. I have a one trailer rule. I watch one trailer, and that's over whatever forms of entertainment. I watch one trailer, and then that's it. Just bring on whatever y'all have, man. I don't want to get spoiled anymore because sometimes trailers, they be showing too goddamn much. You feel me? So I just tend to just watch one, and then that's it. I'm cool. Also, Invincible, that is coming back. They just showed a new trailer for it. I think that's the first one. I don't know, but I need to watch it if it is the first one. If it is, that's the only one I'm going to watch. But Invincible is on the way back soon, so we eating for our superhero fans. We eating, man, or just hero shit. Superpower fans, we eating, man. We eating. So Invincible is on the way. I can't wait for that. My puppy's in the back. That's why I keep looking back and shit just to make sure they ain't fucking up nothing, but they keep fighting and shit, playing around. That's what they love to do. But Invincible is on the way back, man. That shit is so fire. I'm trying to see what else is on the way. What else is on the way as far as movies and shit and TV shows? That's about it. I ain't been watching no anime. Every now and then I have my spurts of where I'm binging fucking Black Clover, because that's one of the animes that I do want to finish. I want to get into that, watching a little bit more anime than what I normally do. I don't really watch TV these days. I'm focused on all this other stuff, man. I'm consuming a lot less and producing a whole lot more, and I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it for sure. But yeah, man. I don't know if I talked about Black Phone 2 on the previous episodes of the podcast. I don't remember, but if I haven't, highly recommend that y'all go ahead and watch Black Phone 2. Me and my girl did recently watch that a couple weeks ago. Really good movie. Was not expecting for it to be good, especially not as damn near as good as the first one. Because the villain, he makes a comeback, but not in the way that you think. So y'all need to go ahead and check that shit out, man. That's a really good movie. I fuck with it. The children from the first one, they older now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still having visions. Motherfuckers still trying to figure out where these voices coming from, why they can hear ghosts and all types of shit. Like, it's decent, man. I really do like how the ending panned out. They did that right from beginning to end. It had you asking the question, what the hell is going on? Who is that? How are they communicating with such and such, such and such? Damn, this how they got these answers to that? Like, listen, I think all of the plot holes were filled in the movie for sure. Whatever questions that you did have answers to, they were answered. They left nothing unscathed, man. So I think hopefully Black Phone 2 is the last one, and we don't need no more Black Phones. Because again, I was skeptical because sequels they're rarely as good as the first one, but Black Phone 2 definitely did his thing, man. They did what they had to do with that movie, so it's really good. If y'all ain't checked that shit out, yeah, make sure you go ahead and watch it, man. It's a really good movie. Coming down to the music, because I ain't even reading no books or comics, but I will be this weekend, so I have more to talk about for the next episode of the pod. But talking about music, man, Sideshow, he just dropped his album. It's a 4-disc album. It's called Tigray Funk. First impressions, I listened to it. I listened to the whole thing. I will be going back to listen to it again. He is it's unorthodox. A couple of the songs, I definitely had to tune my ears to it a little bit. Like, damn, I'm not really feeling this. But maybe if I listen to it again, I let this shit play, I catch on to it. Because sometimes I'm like that. I hear something, then I be like, nah, this might be a skip. Or I just let the whole thing play just to see if I catch on to it. I might not be fucking with it at first. Then I hear it again, or a couple more times, I be like, oh, I hear it now. I get it. I'm fucking with it. Then that end up being some of my favorite shit from the project. You feel me? So there's a couple songs that I was like, I don't know about it, but I will say he's doing an impeccable job of a lot of storytelling. A lot of the beats are rocking on that bitch. I'm not gonna hold you. Let me see. The features that he has. Oh, actually, let me change it to this so that way y'all can see the features that he has. Sex Works from the first song, Kilo Letitia, El Custo. Let me see, Niante. I like Niante's verse on Happy Machine. But he only have a few features, and again, it's 32 songs, and he only has 1, 2, 3, 4. He got 4 features on this whole thing, so he's carrying this motherfucker by himself, basically. So go ahead and listen to this shit, man. For what I could remember off disc 1, if I was to recommend any songs, I Am the Captain. Soon, one of these days, I will be playing, a couple songs on the pod just so that y'all can get a taste of what the fuck I like from this album. You feel me? And then y'all can make y'all decision if y'all want to listen to it yourself. Y'all might find some good use cases for a lot of these songs on here. Hold on, something fell and I gotta get it. But my dog get it. Anyways. Let me see. Soft Tooth Tiger. I really do fuck with that, man. Again, it's a lot of storytelling within this album as well, so you got to listen to it. Soft Tooth Tiger. I like that name. I Am the Captain. That's on disc 1. Disc 2, Keep It Together, but it's 3 as the K, and then Together with a 2. That's featuring El Custo. I recommend that. Let me see. Blame Bernie's, Almost Famous, War Games from disc 2, disc 3, Solid Snake, Skit Show Bob, A Love Narcotic, And let me see, Invader Gym, that's on disc 3. Then disc 4, Happy Machine with Neonte, Pussy Riot, International Soda Club, +5 from disc 4. Y'all go ahead and listen to all of that, man. Check that shit out. Tigray Funk, that shit decent as hell. You might end up really fucking with it. Now, Wiki, he has a new song. If you don't know who Wiki is, man, let me go in and pull it up, bruh. My first time hearing a Wiki was on Earl Sweatshirt's I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside album. First time I heard Wiki, and I remember I was like, yo, who the fuck is this? I was like, yo, I really fuck with his voice. He still kind of sound the same now. It's fucking crazy. The album came out in 2015. But I remember I was searching for Wiki. I'm like, yo, who is this guy? I could not find shit from him for some reason. I'm like, who the fuck is this? I know he got some more music. I was determined, but I could not find shit. Then some years later, I heard something from him. I was like, oh, this Wiki. Okay, and then I was like, okay, I know who this is. Then I started fucking with him ever since, man. He can rap his fucking ass off. Let me tell you something. Wiki can rap his ass off. He just dropped a new song. It's called Grande. Go listen to Grande. This shit decent as hell. He just dropped it. He dropped it on February 27th of this year. So make sure y'all go listen to that, man. It's hard. He is rapping. When I tell you he's rapping, listen, man, I just want to say this real quick. Motherfuckers who always say that, my bad. Motherfuckers who always say that you know, rap is dead, or, you know, rap is in a bad place right now, or the future of hip hop ain't looking so good. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. Don't listen to those people, because obviously they not looking in the right places to where they can find a lot of these great rappers, not good rappers, not new rappers, these great rappers, bro. And this is another reason why I'm doing this pod, so I can put y'all the fuck on, man, so y'all can realize that, yo, the talent ain't never went nowhere. Motherfuckers just don't know where to go. And then people with these big platforms like the Joe Budden podcast, or I don't know if Rory and Mal do it, but I stopped listening to them. Who else? People with these big platforms, but these music platforms, they not even searching for the music for the niggas that can really rap for real. And you know, a lot of people can get overlooked because of that. And it's like, bro, use y'all platforms for the good that y'all have it for. Y'all start off as the music platforms, then y'all start talking about drama and shit like that. Like, yeah, people care about the drama, but let's say fuck them people and let's talk about what we care about, what people really care about, the actual music lovers, bro. Let's talk about the music, my nigga. So this is another reason why, bro, I'm putting y'all on the Wiki, man. If y'all have not heard Grande by Wiki, go listen to that shit, bro. He is rapping his fucking ass off. He's rapping. You know what I'm gonna start doing from now on? When I talk about individual songs, I'm gonna start bringing up a couple of lyrics that stood out to me. And, you know, that I'll be like, yo, that shit was hard. Are you listening to this nigga? Like, I'm gonna start doing that, bro. I'm gonna rap it. And then y'all gonna be like, damn, that shit was hard. That was hard. So I think that's what I'm gonna start doing in this segment of the pod as well. Give y'all a couple lines from these rappers, bro, just so y'all can really feel what the fuck I was feeling when I first heard this shit. It was like, yo, made me hit the stank face. You feel me? Like, did he really say that shit? No way he said that shit. I can't really remember no lyrics right now because I just heard the song. I want to listen to it a couple more times, and I will. Normally, shit like this, I have it on repeat. Then I look on Rap Genius, and I'll be like, oh yeah. I'll be, you know what I'm saying, I'll be following the song along with the raps and shit like that I be seeing, and then I'll be trying to look up to see what the meaning behind all that is, and it helped me learn the song better. You know, it reading, right? One of the things that I love to read is raps. So anyways, bro, Grande, listen to it by Wiki. Wiki, Wiki. He also has a song with Earl Sweatshirt. He got a couple songs with Earl Sweatshirt. But another song that he was rapping his ass off on was All I Need with Earl Sweatshirt. If that piques your interest because you hear Earl's name, I highly recommend that you go ahead and go listen to it. That shit is fire. Man, listen. Go listen to Wiki right now. Matter of fact, pause the pod and go listen to this song. This should have been the song that I debuted today. Well, not debuted, but this should have been the song that I played for y'all today, so y'all can hear it. But next time, next pod, because the song that I have queued up for y'all right now is one of my favorite songs of all time, and I just love it. I just love it. But pause this pod, go listen to Grande by Wiki right now, come back and let me know in the comments if you can respond that this shit was hard. And tell me that you ain't gonna do a deep dive on his catalog. You need to. Shit fire. Grande by Wiki. Next up, we got Bodie James. Bodie James. I just heard this fucking album yesterday at the time of this recording. And Bodie James and Rome Streets, they just dropped the album. It's called Manhunt. Bodie James, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are familiar. He can rap his ass off. Rome Streets. If you're not familiar, y'all need to get familiar. He can rap like a motherfucker. He got this album called, let me see, Rome Streets. One of my favorite songs on the album was with West Side Gun on it. What's the album called? Kiss the Ring. That came out in 2022. I ain't even see this album. Train Spot. I need to listen to this. Rome Street and Conductor Williams. I know that shit fire. I heard a couple songs off of it, so I need to listen to it. But Kiss the Ring, that album, that's the first full body of work that I heard of him. And I was like, oh, he can rap his ass off. And he know how to choose beats. He can rap his ass off. He got Conway the Machine on the album. Stove God Cooks and Benny the Butcher. Armani Caesar, West Side Gun, Bodie James. He's in Griselda, so that should tell you something of why he got damn near all Griselda members on his album, right? He is in Griselda. He can rap with the best of them. Do not sleep on Rome Streets. He hard, boy. If y'all have not heard Manhunt with Bodie James and Rome Streets, y'all ass tweaking. They trading bars with each other and all types of shit on this album, man. They going fucking crazy on this shit. They was rapping. Man, Rome Streets said some shit in this, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Yo, he did not just say that, bro. I'm telling you, next episode of the pod, I'm gonna start having the lyrics and I'm gonna rap them shits just so y'all can really hear and be like, yo, these niggas is rapping. This man is not lying. Oh my God, bro. So songs I recommend from this: Hot Plate, like Biggie did, Only One, and Cheat the Grind. Cheat the Grind is hard. So listen to that shit, man, if y'all haven't already. I'm going to take a sip of this water, bro. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. We 30 minutes in. Gotta stay hydrated. Whew. Now, my favorite part of the segment. Y'all about to get some more mic. This song is called Evil Eye. If you have not heard it, feast your ears on this shit. This is a masterpiece of a song. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all, hold on. Y'all almost heard it. Y'all heard the beginning of that shit. Y'all can't tell me that shit didn't start off beautiful. This is on his album called Disco. Really good fucking album. It came out back in 2021. I've been listening to Mike since 2020. I wish I started listening to him earlier, back in 2018, when referenced him on some rap songs, when he was like, I be in that kitchen with that nigga Mike. I wish I started listening to him then, but took me 2 years, started listening in 2020, full on, and I was like, what the fuck, where have I been? Him and Mavi, same year. Anyways, this song is called Evil Eye. Like again, it's on his album called Disco. If you have not heard this song, this shit might make you emotional on the low. Just because of the beat alone sounds so fucking, it's beautiful. And guess what? You go to credits, guess who made the beat? Mike. He made this shit, bro. He produces a lot of his own stuff. So a lot of his shit, if you hear songs, just expect for Mike to have made the beat. Just expect it. Now he does work with other artists like Tony Seltzer. You know, they do collab albums with Pinball and Pinball 2. That shit is fucking fire. If you ain't heard it, you go listen to it. Both albums. I have both vinyls. Happy as hell. I need to get the vinyl for Disco. You know, sometimes he'll work with other producers as well, but he mainly produced a lot of his own shit, and he can rap with the best of them. Mike is definitely one of the best rappers of this new generation, boy. If y'all ain't heard him, y'all need to listen to him. And I played some shit for y'all last episode, so y'all need to go ahead and get on this shit. But I ain't gonna waste no more of y'all time. Let's go ahead and get onto this shit by Mike. Let's go ahead and get onto this shit by Mike called Evil Eye. YouTube, y'all already know you won't be able to hear it, man. So I apologize. So let's get to it right about now. And that was Evil Eye by Mike. That shit was beautiful. I had myself muted for a second. That shit was beautiful. Y'all can't tell me. Y'all can't tell me that shit didn't sound good. Every time I play this song, I listen to it at least twice. At least, that's the least. Every time I hear this song, I play it at least twice. At least twice. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. I love that song. Evil Eye by Mike. M-I-K-E, all caps, like MF Doom. That's where he got the inspiration from. That's one of his favorite rappers. It's also to tell you why he raps so fucking good. Mike is one of the best rappers of this new generation. I'm telling you, ain't really too many better than him right now. He make his own beats. And he write his own raps. He's rapping and making this, he's rapping over his shit, bro. It's only a few artists that we know that's out here really doing that shit. J. Cole, Big Crit, Rock Marciano. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like that. He on that, Mike is on that caliber, bro. Mike is on that caliber. You, like I said, listen, I've been saying Mike is gonna go down. I ain't even gonna lie. Mike has enough. I heard his whole catalog from when he was 17, 18, all the way up until now. He like 27, 28. I've heard everything. He doesn't have a bad album. He does not have a bad album. And he's dropped an album every single year since I think 2017. For a couple years, we got two. 2025, we got Showbiz and Pinball 2. And he ain't missed on there one of them. Mike is one of my favorite rappers of all time. Seriously. Like, motherfuckers don't know how, like, he can rap. Same with Mavi. Mavi is another one. He's one of my favorite rappers of all time as well. I heard his whole catalog. I got a few of his vinyls. I got Laughing So Hard It Hurts. I want to get Let the Sun Talk. First of all, I love that name of the album. Let the Sun Talk. That's hard as hell. I need that though. I need that. And I have Shadowbox. I have Shadowbox. Next, I want to get his next album. Whatever official name he's gonna land on. I need that. I'm getting that. You feel me? One of my favorite. And these some new guys, bro. If y'all have not heard Mike and Mavi, y'all need to. They can rap their asses off. I'm telling you, G. Do not sleep on them. Like I said, Mike is one of them ones, man. Motherfuckers, some people don't see it, but they gonna come around. They always do. You know, a lot of people try to chuck it up to Mike just sounding like a happier Earl, which niggas ain't been listening to Earl Sweatshirt lately. Voir dire. So, since Sick, Voir dire, Live, Laugh, Love. Come on now. Happy albums. He rapping his ass off. He don't sound sad and depressed. This is the whole new. Actually, since some rap songs, that was the turning point for Earl Sweatshirt for me, I think. Since some rap songs, that's when it was like, okay, he's getting older. He's going into a different era. And it's been up ever since. Bruh. It's again, man, rap is in good hands right now. Motherfuckers acting like Mike ain't one of them ones. He definitely one of them, bruh. He can rap his ass off. Go listen to Mike today. I'm telling you. He's not just a happier Earl. He's saying he has a completely different sound from Earl, from a lot of these artists that people might try to compare him to, like a Kai Solo. If you ain't heard him, go listen to Kai Solo. Like I said, Earl. Who else? I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head, but them niggas. He has his own style. And he gets better every album. He gets better every time he drops something. He gets better. And I don't know if that's because he's just getting better with age, he getting older, new experiences and shit like that. But man, he's passionate about his shit, bro. Go listen to Mike's Tiny Desk concert, bro. Go listen to that. The man's shedding tears on stage, rapping about his life and shit. When he went, bro, to go listen to him. I love a nigga that's passionate about his craft. I love somebody who's passionate about their work, about their craft, man or woman, it don't matter. I love when people are passionate, bro. That passion gonna take shit the long way, because you gonna always be passionate about. Motherfuckers say, oh, you can't just have passion. That's a lie. You can, because passion leads into other things. Want you to get better. You know what I'm saying? Do the research, and you know what I'm saying, wanted to improve on your work. When you're passionate about your craft, you're gonna want to get better automatically. It's just gonna be an automatic thing for you. You feel me? Because you passionate about that. You don't want to be mediocre because you love this thing so much. You want it to be the best it can be. You understand? That these niggas that I mentioned earlier are passionate about hip hop. They passionate about rapping good, rapping well at the best of their ability. They not no slackers. And I'm glad that we are moving back into that space to where that mediocre shit ain't gonna fly no more. Everybody gonna fly. They gonna fly under the radar every now and then. That always happens. But what's really gonna run shit is that real rap shit. Point blank, period. And I love that, bro. I love when folks are passionate about whatever it is, man. They show that they love it. That gets me interested. Like, damn, why you rapping so hard? Why you going so hard with this shit? You know what I'm saying? That opens me up to other interests that I probably didn't even know about. Why you so passionate about, like, woo wop the bam? Even if it ain't for me, I'm gonna learn about it just a little bit, just so I know, okay, I get it. You know, it helps me learn new things, bro. So the fact that he passionate about just the rap, it makes me happy, because this is something that we created to rap about our passions, our good times, our bad times, hardships, easy goings, all of that shit, bro. We put all of that shit. Our people put all of that shit into things like this, and this showcase, like, damn, this is where they was at in their life and how they was feeling, and then where they was at the time they wrote this, and, you know, just as a collective, what our people can relate to and go through. You understand what I'm saying? I love that shit, man. I really do. I really do. It just inspires me to be better. You know what I'm saying? I inspire myself to be better, but it's, you know what I'm saying, hearing shit like that just charges the battery. Not charges the battery, but it keeps it charged. It keeps the battery charged. You feel me? And I just love when I listen to rap like this, bruh, or artists like him. Just like, damn, man, it just keeps me inspired. You know what I'm saying? Just to want to continue to do better, even if I don't feel like it. I know even if I don't feel like it, I can make myself 1% better today, or however much percent is gonna be that day. Not to put a percentage or a time or a number on it. You know, so whatever percentage is gonna be that day, I got better that day. You feel me? So I know I just went off on a little tangent there, but damn, go listen to Mike, bro. Go listen to Mike. Go listen to his whole catalog. If you need a starting point, let me help you. If you need a starting point, let me help you. I'm trying to think, do I want to go all the way back? Because, again, I heard everything. Do I want to go all the way back? You know what? I should say go back to May God Bless Your Hustle. First of all, fire title. Fire title. May God Bless Your Hustle. Because this is first shit that he ever dropped. And he's hungry. He's hungry. Then if that's for his older shit, go back to May God Bless Your Hustle. Then there's something recent. It don't really matter what you listen to be honest. But to be something recent, I say either go to Burning Desire or Showbiz. Burning Desire or Showbiz. So May God Bless Your Hustle. Start off with the origins, you feel me? Because I love getting radical with shit. Go back to May God bless your hustle. Then if you want to, you can skip ahead before you go through the rest of his catalog. You can go to either Burning Desire or Showbiz. One of the two. But I recommend listen to the whole thing from top to bottom, his whole discog from the first to the last shit he dropped. But if you don't want to do all that and you need some standout recommendations, May God Bless Your Hustle, Burning Desire, and Showbiz. Highly recommend those albums. Fucking fire. Fucking fire. Whew. Man, I love talking about music. I love talking about it. It's one of my this might be my favorite part of the show. I ain't gonna lie. Of the podcast, talking about music. That shit hard, bro. Go listen to Mike today. Now, to transition, y'all already know, we got to talk about this investing, bro. We got to talk about this fucking investing because y'all know how important that is to me, and it's got to be just as important to y'all, man. First of all, if for niggas that still ain't on board, that's still skeptical, Kraken, a crypto exchange, they became a bank. They are the first crypto bank to receive a Fed Reserve master account, so they can tap into the Federal Reserve and the money that's in it, and now they can act just like a bank, but crypto, right? So some of the same services that they offer is some of the same services that banks offer. Kraken can do the same exact thing, and they can tap into a whole new set of money. You feel me? That they can loan out or whatever the case may be. Kraken, and I have Kraken. All of the exchanges that I have, which I believe are also going to become banks right along with Kraken. I have Kraken, but other ones that are going to become banks is Coinbase, Uphold, Crypto.com, Gemini, and I said Uphold, I said Coinbase. Those are all the exchanges that I have as far as centralized exchanges. Then I also have a ledger. That's for where I keep all my money or all my crypto on a decentralized platform off the exchanges. I have a ledger. And which I'm about to get another one. I want to have two separate ledgers, and I have a bunch of different exchanges that I use, that I, flip-flop money behind, right? But this is very important though, just for the non-believers. They are going to become a crypto, they are going to become a crypto fucking, a crypto bank, basically. A crypto bank. Now, let me go ahead and read the key points for y'all. Kraken becomes first U.S. crypto bank to secure a Federal Reserve master account. Kraken Financial now has direct access to U.S. payment rails, including FedWire. Approval was overseen by the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City after years of review. It strengthens Kraken's institutional offering ahead of a potential public listing. Yeah, and it might be going public. And when they do, I'm gonna damn sure invest in them because I missed out on the Coinbase train. I was hesitant. I was skeptical. I was like, man, skeptics stay broke. I'm not gonna miss out on Kraken or the rest of these other cryptocurrency exchanges when they become things. I'm not missing out on that shit, bro. So when they go public, I'm definitely going to be investing in them for sure, and then take my initial investment and then take profits, take profits enough for taxes, and then enough for me so I can do what the fuck I want to do, reinvest back into the market, and then make my money from there. So yeah, very, very important that I brought that to y'all information, that I brought this information to y'all attention, just so y'all know, man, this cryptocurrency is here to stay. These cryptocurrency exchanges are becoming banks like JP Morgan, Citibank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and any other bank that y'all are aware of. They are becoming banks just like them. Decentralized finance is gonna meet with traditional finance. Traditional finance is gonna meet with decentralized finance. So, crypto banks are going to become regular banks, and regular banks are going to become crypto banks. It's already starting. Look up JP Morgan and their blockchain. Look that up. JP Morgan, their blockchain. Look that up. I'm telling y'all. I not just repeated that, but I got to. Look it up, bro. This shit is really real. All of these big banks are already using blockchain. Bank of America, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo. Look them up. BNY Mellon, or I think they just Mellon now, but look up BNY Mellon, who they partner with. Look that up. These banks are already used and they already building upon the new infrastructure for the monetary system. This shit is changing right before our eyes. But a lot of y'all ain't gonna know until 2030 when everything starts to subside and everything drops into place and y'all gonna be on a whole new system. And y'all gonna be using this shit just like everything else y'all use if I even know how the background work. But me, since I've been doing the research for quite some time, I know how the background work and I'm getting myself familiar with a lot of these currencies and technologies that are gonna be running the new monetary system for the next 100 years plus. So make sure y'all get up on this shit, man. This is very important. I read through this article and I was like, oh, this shit is fucking huge. This is huge. Huge news. So I had to bring this to y'all attention, man. So y'all make sure I get up on that shit, bro. Go read everybody else that's trying to become a crypto bank. Go read up on that shit. And everybody that's using blockchain technology and who's partnered with technologies or companies like Hedera, HBAR. I'm dropping gems, so y'all can go look it up. Hedera, HBAR, who's partnered with them, who's using their technology. BlackRock, the biggest asset manager in the world, 13 trillion under management, who they're partnered with, what blockchains they are using, or who they plan on using, who's building upon Ethereum, who's using Ethereum. Staking, who's staking Ethereum. Go look up what staking is. Go look at what that does and where they get their money from. Stable coins, go look that up and what a stable coin is going to be used for. And every company and business that are implementing or creating or are using stable coins right now. Go look that up. Go see what that does. I'm dropping gems on y'all right now. If you gotta play this part, of the pod back, please do. Write it down. Go look this up. It's just simple terms, and you can look it up and then do a deep dive. And just take a couple weeks at a time. A couple weeks on searching up stable coins, a couple weeks on researching this, and watch how everything come full circle. And you can be like, oh my God, this is what it is. You're going to see the light. You're going to be like, damn, okay. Then you're going to start wanting to pick out, what do I want to invest in that's going to be here for the future? Who got the most partnerships? All of that shit. So make sure y'all go look that up, man. It's not a fairy tale. This shit is really real. The new infrastructure is being built right before our eyes. And we got all of this chaos going on, all of these distractions that's going on, and this is what's being built up under our feet right now. Shit is changing right before our eyes right now. We are witnessing history and living upon history and can be embedded in history with the choices that we make right now. Don't be left behind. That's something that you don't want. When by the time 2030 come around, especially with the information that I'm giving right now, y'all should be set up decent. When I'm 35, I'm gonna be retired. I already said that. When I'm 35, that's gonna be 2030. When I'm 35, I'm gonna be retired. Fully. You know? Just do y'all research, man. Do y'all fucking homework on everything that I said. This shit is really real. As a matter of fact, I got a fun fact for y'all. Just to add more insult to injury so that way y'all can get y'all shit together and realize that, damn, this shit ain't for play. This shit is not for play. This is from Cointelegraph. Go look them up. Y'all can do y'all research on them and see if they're credible to y'all. But they are very credible. They drop a lot of news. They got their own website and shit. But anyways, insight from Cointelegraph since 2000. Now, a lot of people that's my age and probably a little bit older, a little bit younger. Y'all probably between the ages of 28 and 35. I'm 31. I turned 32 this year. In 2000, I was 6 years old. So I was unaware of all of this. But it's just crazy to know, since I was 6, this is what's been going on. And while a lot of people been staying broke and haven't been understanding inflation and how to beat inflation, because that's very important. But anyways, from Cointelegraph, insight. Since 2000, every major world currency has lost between 51% to 96% of its purchasing power. Bitcoin solves this, they say. Since 2000, every major world currency, the American dollar, lost 97% of its purchasing power since 1913. Then it lost 51 to 96 more percent since 2000. Do y'all not know what that does to the value of your dollar? It lessens the dollar. It makes it more worthless. It makes your dollar worth less. And if you don't know what to do to put your money into certain avenues to invest, to grow your money, to beat inflation, so that you can have a cushion, so when inflation does hit, it doesn't affect you as much because you have debt, cash flow, flowing in and out of things, right? Because every time you get paid, you're getting paid with somebody else's debt. That's all money is. It's just debt. Because if you look at the debt to income ratios with a lot of these major countries, you're going to be like, oh, shit. These niggas in trouble. Fuck is you talking about? So you learn to put y'all money into things that grow, that rotates, that you know, that makes your money current, because money doesn't like to be dammed up. That's what a bank does. It dams up your money and it doesn't move, and then they loan your money out 9 times over. Every dollar that you got in the bank system, they loan it out 9 times over, which is, I just learned it's called fractional reserves. Look up what fractional reserves are, and this is what the bank is doing with your money. Then you look up what Coinbase is trying to do with stablecoin interest, and it's money that's being paid to you that's back 1-to-1 to the dollar. So, or a dollar equivalent, and this is where they get their money from. And this is why Coinbase, or this is why the banks is trying to stop Coinbase and every other major crypto exchange from offering yield on their stable coins, so that way Americans like us, or people that's living in America that invest in these things, can make more money on our money. They're trying to stop this because the banks do a fucked up thing. Instead of them giving you interest, they loan your money out so that way they can fucking fatten their pockets. But if we can make money on our stablecoin, we can make more money on our money. And again, it's back 1-to-1 to the dollar, and it's getting paid out through dollar equivalents of like treasuries and shit like that. Do y'all homework on what I'm talking about. Don't just take my word for it because it sound good. Do y'all homework so that way y'all can know, okay, damn, he is giving the right information. Or if I am wrong in certain areas, then y'all will know, and y'all be like, oh, he said this, but he probably actually meant this. So this is actually further than what he was talking about. You feel me? This is why I'm dropping these gems, so that way y'all can go do your own homework and y'all can make more money and have that shit flowing, so that way y'all can buy more assets, because as time goes on, those who don't have or own assets in the future will be the ones that are left behind, and they're going to become more poor because the dollar is going to become worth less, but assets are going to become worth more, right? I'm sorry that I'm yelling. I know it sounds like that I'm yelling, but I'm not trying to. But assets are going to be worth more, and you use those assets that can pay you dividends over time, and you collect rent from real estate or whatever the case may be that you're interested in. You invest in these things, and they pay you. Now you can live off the shit that they are paying you, i.e. the interest or the dividend payments or your annuities from your life insurance policies and shit like that. Y'all see all of these gems that I'm dropping on y'all, man? Go do y'all motherfucking homework. And then also too, when y'all saving y'all money, this was the last point that I want to hit on. Saving y'all money. Y'all gotta save y'all money. Even if it is $50 a week, at least y'all saving it. I think I told y'all last week, I had mentioned this, but do y'all know, then this is a sad stat, that if you have $10 saved, you are richer than 25% of Americans? Fucking crazy, man. So just do a lot of y'all homework on what I was talking about, man. You know, Kraken, stable coins, Ripple, all that shit. Like, do y'all homework on that. Again, rewind this and play this shit back. Y'all see how passionate I'm getting about it, and I'm starting to speak more fluently about it because I'm reading and learning more. Yeah, setting myself up for the future. Yeah. So I'm just trying to put y'all on game, man, so that way y'all can do what I'm doing and more, or not even do exactly what I'm doing. because this is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor, but I'm just telling y'all what I'm doing, and then y'all can implement your own strategy sort of similar to mine, and y'all can copycat and see how it can work for you, and then if you can improve upon that, you got that option too. You feel me? So just go do your homework, man, because this shit is very fucking important. I don't want to see my people get left behind and be broke and not being able to eat in the future because the value of the dollar then came down so hard. It's gonna take $60. We used to cost $5. It's gonna take $60 more to buy that one thing. You don't want that. You feel me? We're gonna go into hyperinflation very fucking soon over the next couple of years, especially with all these strikes in Iran and all this printing of money that's gonna happen, especially with the with the big beautiful bill and Project 2025. All of this shit is gonna play a part in hyperinflation, and whoever owns the assets are gonna win at the end of the day. Y'all know that saying, whoever owns the gold make the rules. But that can be you and I, me and you, us and them. You feel me? So just get on board, man. Do y'all research. Start preparing now. Don't wait till Monday. Don't say, I'm gonna do it later, or you're gonna wait till next week to get paid to X, Y, and Z, when you already know that you're gonna use this money to DoorDash. Take that motherfucking money and go buy an asset today. Go buy something that can increase your money, that you can hold. And then when you get into profits, you can pool your initial investment. Now you got that same $5-10 that's back in your bank account. Now that shit is going up and you in profit. Now you got $10 extra. You see how that $5 to $10 extra created 20? You know what I'm saying? You take enough for you, for taxes, and for you, then you sit on it. You can hold it, you can do whatever you need to do with it, or you can reinvest that same money without using any new money. And you can get right back into the market and you can repeat the process. And it don't matter what you invest in. Again, I'm big on crypto and dividends and shit like that, but it don't matter what you invest in. Just invest in something that can beat inflation and then beat the hurdle rate. So so a rule of thumb, they be lying up there in these political chairs. If they telling you inflation is up 2.3%, throw an extra 10% on top of that, just to be safe. Throw an extra 10% on top of that, just to be safe. Inflation is through the roof right now. Shit is fucking expensive, and you can see that, and you know that. So don't believe that shit what they be saying. So just make sure that you invest in things that beat the hurdle rate. Bitcoin that grows 50% year over year. What asset that you know is growing 50% year over year? I'm not telling you what you're doing. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, what I'm putting my money into. And every time I get paid, because I get paid weekly, right? Every time I get paid, I'm throwing that shit into crypto assets. So I'm buying XRP or XLM or Bitcoin. And right now I'm only at $4 a week, but that's growing over time, right? That's growing over time. And every time I get paid, like I said, I get paid every single week from that. And I invest that shit. I invest a certain amount every single month, but the dividends that I'm getting paid from, I invest that every single week. So every time I get paid, I pull that shit and I invest it into, like I said, Bitcoin, XLM, XRP, Chainlink, Flare, VeChain, HBAR. I'm just telling y'all what I'm doing, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, and I'm giving y'all all the information that I invest in, all the cryptos that I invest in. You feel me? And those and I'm going to continue to invest in these dividends. And for some dividends, I'm going to have it reinvest back into itself every time I get paid. And then some dividends, I'm going to continue to invest income into that, and then just extract everything that they are paying me full on. So. Listen, man, it ain't time to play. Get y'all shit together. Like I said earlier, by the end of all of this is going to show who's been playing and who the fuck been preparing. I'm telling you, you do not want to be left behind. This is a time for us to get our shit together. We can do what the fuck we want to do out here. Do y'all know that decentralization is a thing now? Go look that up on what decentralization is and what it means for your money and just businesses. Just go look it up, bro. Go do y'all research. We are in a new era now. There's so much money out here to be made, bro. Whatever you feel most comfortable in investing in, invest in it. Take profits and buy low, sell high. Repeat that process every single time. And don't be scared to take profits, because them profits can set you up for the future. Don't be left behind. I'm not pleading with you or anything. I'm not begging you out. That's nothing that I do. But I'm just warning you, for lack of a better term. Just have something. Own something that can pay you, set you up for the future for you and your family and your children. And then pass this information down. If you need education, the intelligent investor, The Infinite Banking Concept by R. Nelson Nash, The Richest Man in Babylon by Clayson. I forgot his whole name, but Clayson. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I don't have Cash Flow Quadrant, but I do know what the book entails. So I'm going to be getting and reading it, because that's going to definitely increase my knowledge on investing and shit like that. But those 7 books right there, that should be everything that you need to get started, and then you can branch off into other things. But those books right there is fire. Go get that. Go get that. Whew. Damn, boy. That was fire. I love talking about investing and money and growing money and making it current, and, you know what I'm saying, putting it in these places where it can grow. Like, listen, I just got paid interest, like $2 and some change, and I put that into RLUSD. So I'm collecting interest off of that, and I just got paid 4 cents from RLUSD, and I got about $10 in it. So I got 4 cents off of $10. That's 3% interest, 3.7% interest, some shit like that. Whatever they paying me. Guess how much more I'ma be paid? I'm just rotating money. If I could, I'd take that 4 cents and put it into something else and allow it to grow. But I'm just taking interest, and I'm either buying assets like HBAR or something like that, or I'm putting it into a stable coin that's growing as well. And I'm just letting that shit grow. Every time I get paid from something, I'm putting into something else that's gonna grow and expand. It's my ecosystem, man. Capo DR. That's my mentor's ecosystem that he created. Cash flow, appreciation, protection, leverage, and de-risk. Cash flow, take that cash flow, put it into an asset. Asset appreciate, take that profits, put it into protection. You take that protection into, I don't know, whatever you want to protect. You feel like it's protected, like a ledger, putting your money on, insurance, Bitcoin. You take that, and then you take that protection, you leverage that protection back into assets. Then you take the assets, it appreciate, pay off the loans or whatever. You repeat the process all over again. Boom. Simple. So y'all take that for what it is, man. Y'all take that for what it is. Again, rewind this part. Do y'all research. Do y'all homework. Last thing. Go put y'all feet in the ground, man. Go put y'all feet in the earth. Go touch grass, and not just, going out to events or somewhere. Actually go somewhere and go touch a tree. How long has it been since y'all touched a tree? Go do some grounding. Put y'all feet in the dirt, bro. Put y'all feet in the dirt, rub it in real good. You know what I mean? And touch some, go literally touch some grass, go hug a tree, and just feel that energy. A lot of people need to ground themselves, especially in times like this. There's so much going on right now. People don't know what's coming next. It's very important that y'all ground yourselves. You feel me? Please go do that, man. And y'all gonna feel a sense of calming. When I go out now, since recently I've been going out, I wear slides all the time. I'll take my feet out the slides and touch the pavement for a couple seconds at least. But I'm definitely about to go to a couple parks and shit like that and just let my feet touch the earth and just sit in it. Cause I feel like the earth been calling for me to do these things. I've been feeling that calling from the earth to do that. I desperately need that. That's how I feel on the inside when I think about me touching earth and grounding and shit like that. I feel like I desperately need that. You feel me? So just take y'all time, man, and go do some grounding. Get out there in nature. Go talk to some animals out there. If you see them birds, say something towards their way. You know, this ain't no weird shit or nothing like that. Just open y'all mind, bro. Get real. You know, it's a spiritual thing that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Go talk to the trees. Go talk to your plants. I talk to my plants that I have in my house every morning. I tell them, and I tell them good night every night. Good morning, such and such. They all got names. Good night, such and such. You so pretty and beautiful. I love you. Go do that, man. Go do that outside. Go show your appreciation for the world that we have, that we living on. The only rock that we have to take care of while we here on this earth. Appreciate nature. That's another reason why that we're here. Go appreciate that shit, man. Get out there, breathe in the fresh air, exhale and say thank you that you're able to breathe this air, that you're able to see the sunlight, that you're able to see these trees, all the bugs and all of this shit, man. That you just be grateful that you're able to experience this shit, man, because a lot of people can't. A lot of people can't. Just be grateful for these things. Be grateful that you're here on this planet and you can experience all of this shit, the good and the bad, and be more grateful for all the good things that is going on in your life. Be grateful that you can even listen to. I'm grateful that I can speak out to you and lay upon knowledge and speak on what's coming in my mind freely and just letting it all out. I'm so grateful for that. And you should be grateful that you're even listening to this. Just be grateful for it. And I don't have any ego behind that. I'm just saying that somebody's out here speaking on things like this. You know what I'm saying? This might be completely new to you, this type of conversation. So be grateful that people are out here are having these conversations. Be grateful that you can put your feet in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful that you can go hit a sprint right now at any given time. Be grateful for these things, bro. When you go out, be grateful for the food that you're eating. Not the terrible shit, but the healthy thing, the healthy stuff. Be grateful that you can eat that shit and be like, damn, my taste buds can experience fruits and just you know, luxurious. I think luxurious is the wrong word, but just fine dining when it comes to these things. And it don't have to be you go to a fancy restaurant and you spend $200. No, fine dining is eating that star fruit, my nigga. Drinking that coconut water, my nigga. Eating those berries. Eating that pineapple. Drinking ginger tea. Shit like that. Those are the luxurious ways of eating. Not going out to no fucking expensive restaurant and you don't even know what they doing to your food back there. Ain't nothing wrong with spending a good dime on some money. I'm always willing to spend a good dime on some money, but that's not really fine dining to me. My fine dining is that I'm able to eat this fruit, this mangosteen, this sapote, this lychee, rambutan, these cucumbers, English cucumbers, pears, grapefruit, oranges, apples, Honeycrisp, honeybee, Fuji. That is my way of thinking of fine dining. That's my terms of fine dining. That's what fine dining is to me. That's what I think about when I dig into these fruits and these delectables. And I'm just like, damn, I can eat these things, bruh. And I just love it. It's so refreshing. It makes me emotional a little bit just talking about it, brother. I'm able to experience this shit. So I just want you to appreciate life a little bit more. Really dig into like, yo, what is life? Just ask yourself, what is life to you? What does it mean to you? And whatever answer you come upon, whether it's good or bad, if it's bad, figure out why you feeling that way about it. If it's good, dive deeper. Dive deeper. Get to the source on why you feel that way and how you can, work upon that and do more things that'll make you happy. Dive deeper. For real. Whew. So I think that's about it. I think that's everything that I have to say for this podcast. I thought the last episode was the best one I done did in a while. This has definitely been the best podcast that I did in a long time, for sure. I think I'm just getting better from here, man. I'm just getting better from here. So just, think about everything that I said. Don't wait. Start today. You know what I'm saying? The longer you wait, the longer it'll hurt you. You want to start as soon as possible. And that's just whatever it is. Hobbies, getting good at something, investing, whatever it is you want to do, start today. Researching it first, doing your homework on it first, and then enacting upon that research. Because knowledge without wisdom is bogus as hell. But wisdom enacted upon becomes a superpower. And the potential, the factuals, the residuals that you would get from that is endless. It's fucking endless. So with that being said, man, I really do appreciate you. Thank y'all for listening, coming through every single time I drop an episode of the pod. Hopefully y'all like the new thumbnail for the YouTube channel, and I should have and for Spotify as well. Hopefully y'all like the new thumbnail. If y'all don't, y'all let me know. But I took about 2 hours to make it, trying to see what I can do differently with these thumbnails and shit, but I'm getting better with it, man. We always gonna get better with our craft, especially when we got passion behind it. And y'all already know I'm passionate about this shit, man. I just want to make sure that my people getting the right information, doing their own due diligence, and out this bitch winning, man, because time ain't waiting for no man or woman. We ain't got no time to waste. We're gonna rise up. We're gonna get our shit together, and we're gonna be stronger than ever from now until the end of our times, man. That's physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. I said physically, mentally. We're gonna be stronger than ever, man. So, with that being said, don't forget to exercise, to drink some water, and fucking relax. This has been episode 55 of the Von Talks podcast, and I will talk to y'all ass on the next one. Peace.